What's going on, guys? WhiteFox1225 here with another video, and today we have even more news about the Argonian Dungeon pack. Today we have pretty much all the details on the DLC and the base patch which is going to come with it. The base patch is actually pretty big, introducing some pretty cool stuff, and the DLC is a little bit smaller, but in this video we're going to get details on both of them and just go into everything you need to know for the launch. So the DLC is going to feature two 4-man dungeons. Both of them will come with a normal mode and a veteran rank mode for you to try out. There's going to be the Cradle of Shadows, which is going to have you fighting with the Argonians of the Dark Brotherhood against rogue assassins that are trying to hurt Black Marsh, and that's really cool. I like how they kept the Dark Brotherhood theme from the DLC, so it'll be cool to see that. And then we also have the Ruins of Macedon, which is also known as the Puzzle City, and it's the home of an Argonian tribe that's been enslaving other Argonians. So for their storyline, you're going to have to free those slaves, and also they tease some more deep evil stuff going on in that dungeon too. Also, with both those dungeons, they have a unique monster mask that you can get by completing them. And that's pretty much it. That's what you'll get with the DLC. Like I said, a bit smaller. You really only get those two dungeons, but I think the base patch makes up for it because we're getting a lot of cool stuff with that. The first thing we're getting is the Barber Shop. Now this is a free update. Everything past this point in the video will come completely free for you. Even if you don't buy the Argonian Dungeon Pack DLC, you'll get all this stuff. So first off, you get the Barbershop like I was saying, and this pretty much lets you change everything about your character. You can now change your race, change your gender, change your name, and change your appearance. So really, you can just be a whole new character. If you were a Nord male named John, you can now be a female high elf named Sarah. You can be a completely different person, and I think a lot of people are going to appreciate that because I know some people got tired of their characters. Me personally, I will never probably change anything about my character because I really like him, but that's really cool for people who want to do that. Now they mention you're going to have to buy tokens in the game to do this. I'm not sure if that means buy them with coins or if you're going to have to buy those with real money in the Crown Store. That's still kind of a mystery to me. I could see some people being upset if you do have to buy them in the Crown Store, but we'll have to wait and see until it hits the PTS. Another thing you can do is buy specialty items or premium hairstyles and adornments as they called them. These are just special things you can buy in the Crown Store. You have to buy these hairstyles and earrings and tattoos and stuff like that, and you can buy those with real money in the Crown Store and then apply them to your character, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's completely fair that if ZeniMax develops new hairstyles and stuff, that they make you pay for them with real world money, and I think it's cool that we're going to get new stuff to customize our character as the game goes on. So I'm completely cool with those being in the Crown Store. I could see some people being upset, but I really don't see it as an issue. Moving on, another thing coming to the game is the ability to dye costumes. This is just absolutely crazy. I never would have guessed this would come to the game, and if you told me, I would have told you were crazy, but it is coming to the game. You can dye pretty much all the costumes, I would assume. They didn't go into too much detail, but that means you can dye everything in the game except for weapons at this point, because you can dye shields, armor, and now costumes, which is just so cool. There's just so much customization there, and I'm really excited to dye some of the costumes I have. Moving on, let's talk about PvP. Now there will be captural towns in Cyrodiil. This is actually something I requested a couple weeks ago when I did a PvP video on ESO Saturday for some things I wanted to change, and now you can capture the towns of Cropsford, Vlastaris, and Bruma. Each town will have 3 flags to capture. One will have no guards and be pretty easy to capture, one will have a few guards, and then the other flag will be heavily guarded by NPCs. And when you get these, it'll give your alliance another place to spawn, so you can be closer to those important keeps. But also it'll have merchants that are selling purple quality gear, and you can buy those with your alliance points. This is really cool. It's cool that they're still working on the PvP. I know that we don't get a lot of PvP updates, but it's cool that they're keeping Cyrodiil fresh and keeping things changing for those people who really like the PvP in the game. A couple changes coming to the PvE end side of things. We have a couple changes to the arenas and trials. So now the Hellrot Citadel, the 8th Arena Archive, and the Dragonstar Arena will be a lot more difficult, and also the items you get there will be updated and be max level, and those trails will also now have a veteran version on top of the normal version. Keep in mind, like I said, all of this stuff is coming for free with the update, just a little reminder there. A couple of random things to fire off. We'll get text chat on console now. That's been asked for a lot by that console community, so it's cool to see that finally coming to the game. We have some new motifs coming with the update / DLC, and also some new item sets. That's pretty much it. Like I said, the DLC is smaller, but the update is really cool. I think it adds a lot free to the game for players, and I think a lot of people will be able to enjoy the game and the update even if they don't buy the DLC. So the game is going to hit PTS soon, they said. Last time they announced the Dark Brother PTS the day of. I expect them to do something similar, so the announcement should come pretty soon to the launch time on that PTS. So keep your eyes open. If you liked the video, give it a like. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. We're always covering ESO, The Elder Scrolls, and all other RPGs and MMOs. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one.